Good morning, gamers. Now, welcome to Mondays. I just gonna call this a weekly vlog series. I'll decide in the future what to do for these, but for right now, it's just a makeshift vlog to kind of establish it as a thing on the channel. This is mostly just because weekends will cause sort of burnout on content on Mondays, so it's kind of here's a video asking for ideas going forward, and that's just kind of what I want to do. Like, I don't know, like, it just seems like the thing to do, you know? But anyway, so these are not going to be like the bombastic Let's Plays on the channel. It's just going to be me talking for 5-10 minutes or whatever I decide to make it. But yeah, so hopefully everyone watching this is doing okay. Let me know how you're doing down in the comments. And also, I'm going to ask you if you have ideas for Let's Plays. Go ahead and put them down below, and I'll see if and when I can play them. Whether that's console Let's Plays, whether that's horror games, whether that's, any game. Just give me ideas, and I'll see if I can do them. I'll let you know in the comments, and I'll respond in future Mondays. But anyway, beyond that, I kind of wanted to also use this as a talking thing. That way, I don't have to make like special vlogs, explaining things and sidetrack myself like I did in the 400 subscribers special, where I started talking about plans for the channel when it should have just been thank you. Which, by the way, thank you guys so much for 400 subs. I know I already said it, but it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. There's no fucking words. How the fuck are we already here? How? Can someone explain to me how we're here? Because not so long ago, it was 83 subscribers and not a single subscriber was being added on at all, no matter what video I made. Or when. Or what. And then suddenly, September comes and it's just, boom. 200, 300, 400, and probably soon, if I'm lucky, 500. If I continue this trend, I get to 500 in like a week or two, which is insane. Or I end up with a crazy viral, like semi-viral short that gets me 20 subscribers in a day, which has happened multiple times in the past couple of weeks. Like, usually my videos don't do great, but like, it's all insane. It's all insane. Videos getting 10 views. That was unheard of. That was unheard of before September. Like, I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but for me, who's used to not getting views, it is a shit ton. It is an absolute shit ton. Like, there's no fucking way. I was like, oh, it's not going to be bombastic, but let's think about this, okay? 10 views on normal fucking videos. Thousands of views on shorts, some of which are less than 3 weeks old. I have me just doing a backwards long jump, tens of thousands of views. What the fuck is going on this channel? You guys are fucking amazing. I like how this Mondays thing has got a better thank you than the actual video, but seriously, I've had a little bit more time to process this. I've had at least 12 additional hours since I recorded that video, and it hits me harder with every new subscriber that comes onto the channel. Because it's like, I'm just a regular person. I'm just a regular person who's getting through my day with a hobby. And that hobby just so happens to be recording video games and editing those videos. And I've been doing that hobby off and on for 15 years. My old channel was deleted. It had a lot of videos. There were hundreds and hundreds of videos just gone one day because of depression. Because I had gotten to 1,200 subscribers in 10 years. And then it just stopped growing. And eventually that got to me. It wasn't... See, I need to cover something here. Because I did say I do this as a hobby. It's always been that way. And that is true. However, I tend to hyper-focus on things. And I start to expect things whenever they happen a lot. So there was a time period there for about a year where my channel went from 300 subscribers to 1,200 subscribers. And that's a lot of subscribers in a year. And I kind of got to expecting that growth. And then the YouTube algorithm completely changed and got really bad for Let's Play channels. Not to mention, I was the type of a YouTuber that didn't edit my videos. So I got the full wrath of that. And I stopped growing. In fact, I started shrinking. Which depressed me over years of not getting views all of a sudden when I was getting hundreds of views before. And it's just one of those things like, here I am. Back at 400, yeah, see, I almost said 300. Back at 400 subscribers, and I don't fucking understand how I'm here. Because not so long ago, I was just making videos and no one was watching them, and it's a fine thing. You know, it's fine. You know, it's absolutely fine. You know, it's a hobby. But like I said, it is fucking baffling, and I'm going to say something up front. I will say this up front. Because I don't know why people don't say it. Because I'm going to say it, okay? I do this for fun. However, I would not say no to having 1 million subscribers or being famous on YouTube. Like, here's the reality, okay? People have been lambasted for saying... people go, yo, you probably do it for the money. Here's the thing. If it is this person's job, this is their livelihood, of course they're doing it for the money. Sure, they're doing it for fun like they've always done it. But think about it. If this is the only way that you currently have an income, you're going to do that thing. It's not a matter of selling out. It is a matter of existing. Because a medium-sized channel is making enough to get by. It's not like they're making the millions of dollars that someone like PewDiePie or Mr. Beast or T-Series is making. These medium-sized channels, whenever you see them being told you're selling out because you're making money off of this, it's because this is what they do. This is how they make money. And I'm going to be fucking real. I would much rather make money on this platform and be a creator and do that than work my current job that I'm currently in full time and doing this on the side. Because I'm going to tell you something. If this became a job, I would put every fucking waking moment into making content that I wasn't eating, sleeping, or visiting with friends and family. I would do that. I would do that. Yes, it would be for the views. Yes, it would be for the money. And also, yes, it would be because this is what I want to do with my free time. Because that's the thing. Nobody seems to understand that, yes, it is okay to be doing it for the money, for the views, for the subscribers. Because those are valid... That's a valid argument. Regardless of what people say, it is just as valid to approach YouTube as a job as what I currently do, which is a phone operator for an insurance company. I'm not going to go into which one. But the point of the matter is, it's a job. YouTube can be a job if you get big enough, if you do well enough. And I'm going to tell you, of course I'm pushing for views. Of course I'm pushing for subscribers. I love doing YouTube. And I do it for fun, currently. And I would continue to do it for fun. If I made enough subscribers and views, I would do it for fun still. However, there will come a point in any channel that grows where if they start making money and that becomes their primary source of income, of course they're uploading to see if they can get bigger. Because the reality is, on this platform, if you are not growing, YouTube punishes you. If you are not growing, YouTube sees that decline and sees that you are not going to be pushing their ads as hard. So they will promote you less. So if you can keep growing, then you keep having an income. If you do not keep growing, you will not have an income. I wanted to go ahead and say that and have like an honest me to you about that, because if there was ever a time, like, I don't think I'm ever going to actually hit 1,000 subscribers. But I didn't think I would ever hit 400 with this channel either. So I think it needs to be said just in case. I don't think I'll get big. But if I do, I want to have this on my channel to where I've said it. Sure, I would happily have 1 million or 10 million subscribers. Okay, I wouldn't say no to that. I understand that there's a responsibility that every creator on the platform shares for their the people watching them and the environment that they live in. I understand that. I understand that 100%, and I understand and agree that maybe doing it only for the money is a bit toxic, but I think that it's an oversimplification to say that it's bad to do it for the money. Because if you recall what I just said, YouTube is a job for some people. It's a valid job. People make money on it by entertaining people and promoting ads for Google. And that's what they do. But anyway, I'm going to move on because I'm getting a little too animated and I'm kind of antsy right now. I'm kind of anxious. And I'm going to move on. Anyway, like I said, I'm doing this because it's a hobby. I have not made a dime off of this YouTube channel. I'm doing it for fun. And I can tell you that it does help to see that anyone is watching. And the only way to ensure that anyone watches is to edit, is to make sure you upload as often as possible, which is also another reason why I'm doing this series on Mondays. It's because the more you upload, YouTube sees that as an opportunity. The more shorts you upload, YouTube begins to see that as an opportunity. The faster your growth, the more YouTube will see that as an opportunity. And that's just kind of the thing that I really wanted to get into in this, for this first Monday. It was just this thought that it doesn't really work. It doesn't work. Humbleness is fine. But also ambition is fine. I think it's time to drop the notion that you can't be ambitious to grow on YouTube. Because I think that nerfs a lot of young channels. The fear of ambition. Some people overplay it, and I think I'm probably doing that right now. But the problem is this, okay? In order to do anything in life, you have to have some level of ambition, or you're just going to do nothing and stagnate. It takes ambition, it takes drive to do anything, especially on YouTube. You have to have a bombastic energy 80% of the time to be even marketable on the platform. You look at someone like Mr. Beast, for example, who literally screaming every fucking moment and putting words on the screen and everything moving around and jump cuts and everything. And I think that it's hard to even think about that because the average YouTuber has less than 50,000 subscribers. Basically where I am. At 400 and whatever subscribers at this point. I haven't looked in the last couple hours, so it's like I don't know how many I currently have. It's probably somewhere in the low 400s, not quite to 410 territory yet. Because honestly, I haven't been making great videos these last few days, mostly because I'm distracted by a family member moving out of my house. But also, it's just been one of those things, you know. But beyond that, I honestly think I'm just going to call this a video. I don't have much more to say. Like I said, this was kind of a makeshift video, and I think this is going to be a series going forward. Just me talking for as long as I want to talk. There's not going to be any editing for these videos. These are just going to be like a Monday podcast type of deal, vlog thing. We'll just call them Spooky Mondays or whatever. But that's going to be the thing. That's going to be the new meta on this channel. For Mondays, we're going to do vlogs of just me talking. But anyway, the question of the day. How are you doing? And what are your ideas for Let's Plays? And I do hope that you're having a wonderful day. But since we're at the end of the video, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. And I will see you all next time. Peace.